Hope you've all enjoyed your Christmas break and have had a wonderful new year. My name is James Davis and I'll be your host for today's video. We have a lot to get through this week, including our new feature, Team of the Week and League Focus, plus last week's results, forthcoming fixtures from across the YBL and our weekly features, Still of the Week and Basket of the Week. First up this week we have a look at the Basket of the Week from Walsall 99ers Development Men's League game for just before Christmas against Stafford Spartan. Next up we have Still of the Week from Yardley Defenders. We now have a look at last week's results, starting with our Development Men's League, where Walsall 99ers, who are currently top of the table, going into the new year, visited Trojans at their home ground, where they got defeated for the first time this season with an 82-78 win for Trojans, taking Trojans from the 4th position in the Development Men's League to 2nd. Also in the Development Men's League at the weekend, Yardley Defenders hosted Newman Cardinals, where Yardley had a fantastic win by 10 points with 66-56. Going over to Leaden Knights, now down in Ledbury in Herefordshire, where Leaden Knights hosted Franklin Falcons with a double header for their under 13s and under 15s teams. Leaden Knights under 13s beat Franklin Falcons 55-31, where Leaden Knights 15s had a fantastic 2-point win on the buzzer, 64-62. Going to our under-19s league this Saturday gone, where Bourneville hosted West Brom basketball, where it was a nail-biting 1-point game up until the last 0.2 seconds of the game. Now we look at our Team of the Week, our new weekly fixture, and our first ever Team of the Week goes to West Bromwich Basketball Club's under-13s, where they play in the under-13s West Division, coached by Ziggy Cameron. Before we have a look at what Coach Cameron has said regarding his team over the first half of the season, let's have a look at some of the stats for West Brom's game so far. So they currently sit in first position, playing 9 games, having won 8 and lost 1. Currently with 676 points scored against 339, with a massive difference of 340 points. Their winning streak goes undefended so far in the last 5 games that they've played before Christmas, however only losing to currently 2nd position Bourneville Bears at the beginning of November. Some impressive results there, as you can see on screen. 74-31 in their first game, their win there. Okay, chatting with Ziggy via email, which you can actually see the full words spoken in the zone, which was published on Tuesday of this week. We asked, what have you been working on in training in regards to their recent success? And he says they've been looking at their transition offence with a strong focus on their fast breaks. Obviously what they're working on is working. As you can see, they're getting their good results through. We also asked him about what their team needs to do going into the second half of the season with their winning streak. And rightly so, he says he doesn't want to put any pressure on their players. They're going to concentrate on their game and their style of basketball and continue what they've been doing in training. We also look at what he likes about West Bromwich Basketball Club. I said it's a family run club. It feels like a family with across all of the teams that they play there at West Bromwich. It's an inclusion team, put as many people as well as involved, whether or not they're playing, so tabling and officiating as well as coaching. So looking at the West Brom games coming up for them, what we think will be their important games for the second half of the season to, I think, finish either the 1st or 2nd position of the under-13s West, would be their game on the Sunday the 3rd of February, their West Brom versus Bourneville Bears, which is they're currently the strongest to win this particular league, which we'll have a look again in a minute when we look on the league focus. And their other close contender, I think, would be their away game on Sunday the 17th of February at Worcester Wolves. So congratulations to West Bromwich Basketball Club under-13s team for the first team of the week. And we continue to wish them the huge success in their second half of this season. And hopefully we shall see them in the Championship semi-finals in May. We now have a look at the under-13s West division in our league focus, where currently 9 teams play, and we go from the bottom upwards. So the bottom half of the table, with relatively new players from the likes of Leather Knights, Worcester Bears, Bromsgrove Bears, Spartans and Franklin Falcons, have a fairly youngish team. However, they are holding their own against each other, and we are wishing them all the best for the second half of the season. And predictions will be, if they're returning next year in the under-13s, they should be pretty much a force to be reckoned with, I think, after seeing pretty much all of those teams play so far this season. Okay, looking at the top half of the table, and we'll start with 4th position, Worcester Wolves, who are currently 4-2. Okay, losing their very close game against West Bromwich, which was their 64-58 away. And then their second game, unfortunate loss, however, were very close up until the half time, was a 42-92 loss against Bourneville Bears. Okay, moving on to 3rd position, Shrewsbury Storm, currently 5-3, having a mixed bag of fixtures. Unfortunately, I've not seen these play so far this season. So, however, according to the results, they look like they're pretty strong in a very decent position to be a contender to finish for the playoffs at the end of this season. Going into 2nd position, Bourneville Bears, currently 8-0 at the moment. Very strong contender along with West Bromwich to finish top of the table, depending on their return leg against West Brom in February. Before we finish this week's video, I'd like to say a big thank you to Coach Cameron, who answered our questions at the beginning of the week for Team of the Week. And all of the people we've mentioned can be found in the current issue of In The Zone, which is available on our website, which is www.ybl.org.uk. And if you click on the In The Zone button, which is at the top of the page. Before we have a quick look at the fixtures for the coming weekend, I'd just like to remind everybody, if you'd like to get your notifications via email when we post a new video every Friday, please like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell button. We're also available on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Please find us up at YBL Official, and have a fantastic weekend. You've been fabulous. I've been James Davis. Goodbye.